Hey, Mike Gillette here. On this video, I'm going to start out by sharing portions of an inquiry I received online. So I'll read through that briefly and then I'll get to my response. Here we go. I don't like my situation right now, which makes me feel like I don't like my life right now. I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I don't know the way out. I don't know what to do. Everything is overwhelming. How do I get out of this mode? How can I go from feeling stuck to getting out of this situation? This is a situation that first requires clarity. What do I mean by clarity in this case? Well, I mean that you are able to see things as they really are, or to see what is really real. And that may sound a little bit cosmic. It's not intended that way. Here's what I mean by that. When you are able to look at a situation and sort of see past all of the emotional baggage that we tend to bring into circumstances, if you can see beyond any of the pre-existing agendas that may be present. So when you can look at things as objectively as you possibly can, knowing that we never get completely objective about anything because we're all human, we're sort of captive to our own experiences and prejudices and pre-existing priorities, but being very conscious of trying to see things clearly, with clarity. So that means that we're looking at a situation on a more fact-based basis rather than an emotion-based. So are we looking, at facts, or are we looking at an accumulation of feelings? So clarity is also very much about what you are looking at. So it's not just seeing things a particular way, it's what have we chosen to focus our attention on. And that starts with the right questions. And many people actually start out asking the wrong questions. So here's some examples of the wrong questions. People say, what do I want? Oh, I want a lot of money. What do I want? I want to find a mate for life. What do I want? I want the gold medal. Now, here's the interesting thing about that. Most of the time, we don't actually want the thing. We think we want the thing because the thing provides the clearest seeming point of reference, but it is seldom actually about the thing. So it's not about a lot of money. It's not about getting a lot of money. It's about the feeling that having a lot of money provides. It's the comfort or sense of security. It's the options that having a lot of money can provide you. That's what people want, not the money itself. Is it the mate? It's actually the richness of the emotional experiences that come from having a successful long-term relationship. It's the feelings that finding that someone provides you. It's not the someone in and of themselves. Or think about the gold medal example. What do I want? I want to win the gold medal. Well, probably it's not about the gold medal. Think about it. Eventually that gold medal is going to end up hanging on a wall in the back of your house somewhere where almost no one is going to see it. It's not usually about the medal. It's about the quest to experience the feeling that one particular day, one special moment, you were perhaps the greatest in the world at something. That's a very powerful feeling, a very powerful experience. We're driven towards pursuing experiences, but those experiences generally are hard for most people to quantify, so we sort of attach a thing to them and we move towards that thing, but it's actually beyond that thing. So if you want clarity, if you really want clarity and you want to figure yourself out, don't ask the wrong questions. Ask the right question. And here is the best question to start with if you want real clarity. So here it is. How do I want things to be? How do I want things to be? Mull that question over. Take out a piece of paper. Start answering that question. How do I want things to be? Let your imagination run wild. Really explore all of the implications of answering that question. How do I want things to be? If you feel lost, if you feel confused, if you feel like you don't know the way out, where to start, it's probably because you haven't started at the best possible starting place. The best possible starting place is a point of clarity. To get to that point of clarity, ask yourself good questions. Start with that question. It's about the best question I can give you to start out. How do I want things to be? You answer that question, you'll have clarity.